Welcome back to Head to Head, presented by Ziegler Meats. I'm Kevin Skarbinski. It's Kent State week for Alabama. I can't even say that with a straight face.
Oh, you better not let Nick Saban hear you say that, because he's getting ready to face his alma mater. So let's break this thing down.
Look, Kent State hasn't had a winning season since 2012. They're 1-2 this year. They got beat by 20 by Penn State, the only big boy they've even come up against. And their head coach is 10-28 overall. So that's probably enough said about Kent State. This game is more about Alabama versus Alabama. What can they learn? What can they gain? Question number one, how long do they go with Jalen Hurts? They clearly need more work on the passing game, but the game is not going to be competitive. So does he even see the field in the second half?
I think this is one of those situations you get Jalen Hurts out there, get him comfortable, get him throwing some explosive plays down the field, see what he can do with that arm, not so much in the run game, and then you probably bring in Blake Barnett towards the end of the game, get him a feel for things, because you always got to have that backup in there. But then the other question is the running backs. How much of Bo Scarbrough we see? We've seen him in that short yardage goal line. However, Nick Saban telling us it's the media's fault because we're hyping him up too much and giving him too much pressure.
I'll bet you Nick Saban put some pressure on Bo Scarbrough after that fumble in the fourth quarter at Ole Miss last week that could have cost them the game. I think you're going to see more and more of B.J. Emmons and Joshua Jacobs, and maybe less and less of Bo Scarbrough.
Okay, it's prediction time, and Kevin, I'm stating the obvious here. Alabama is going to win this one. The final score, 45-6. Alabama's defense, they get back to form. They don't allow a touchdown in this one. I think we're going to see some excitement from Jalen Hurts, a few big long bombs down the field to get the fans up on their feet. And hopefully we'll see more in the running game in this one as well, because guess what? Kent State's 50th in rushing defense.
Well, look, Alabama can win this game by as many points as Nick Saban wants to win this game by. He typically doesn't kick the little guys while they're down. Witness the Western Kentucky game, and Kent State's not even Western Kentucky, but it is his alma mater, and he's the kinder, gentler Nick Saban that we saw after the Ole Miss game. So I'm going to say 38-3. Bonus prediction time, Lauren. You know, Alabama has scored a defensive touchdown in every game so far, so the question is, who gets one this week? I'm going with Reuben Foster, also known as the Reuben Missile Pressure.